Hello, everyone, and good morning. Welcome to this edition of Coastal Alabama's Highway 98 Radio, a production of Blue Ram Media Group, LLC, and I'm Rick McCann, sitting behind the microphone one more time. We got a lot of great music, events, news, weather, and so much more coming up on Coastal Alabama's Highway 98 Radio.
Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm sorry I was blind. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold all those lonely, lonely times. I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. And give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. I'll keep you satisfied. Said and done, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday, and the end of July, another month gone by so quick that it's hard to explain. But they tell us that the older we get, the quicker the time goes by, and I guess that's true. We have had a lot of great things happening here along the Gulf Coast over the weekend, and I hope that you got out and enjoyed a few of those. Lots of things for the kiddos to do and adults. Maybe you just went down by the water and kicked up some sand, or maybe you even threw a hook into the water and sat back and just relaxed and fished for a while. But that's great. Hope that you enjoyed your time with friends and family. We've got another great radio show coming up here for you on Coastal Alabama's Highway 98 Radio. Plenty of great new music from Nashville, Music City, USA. And of course, we've got some more events to announce, news, weather, and a lot more on today's program. So kick back wherever you're at. Enjoy the music and the show. We appreciate you being here on Coastal Alabama's Highway 98 Radio, the 31st of July.
My sister Katie and I are bargain hunters.
But my sister Kelly showed me an article that made me change a really bad habit. I used to buy bargain knockoffs on the street.
You mean counterfeit merchandise?
And this can lead to more Americans losing their jobs.
So, no more buying fakes, right?
Right, just honest bargain hunting.
Counterfeits hurt, but you have the power to stop them. Go to www.ncpc.org/getreal. Brought to you by the National Crime Prevention Council and the Bureau of Justice Assistance, U.S. Department of Justice.
Think about everything that you save. You save gas, you save money, you save time. But have you ever thought about saving life? That's right, life. In just 1 hour, you could save up to 3 lives, giving 3 people more time with the ones they love. And isn't that the best thing to save? The need for blood is as universal as it is constant. Save life, give blood.
You're listening to Coastal Alabama's Highway 98 Radio with Rick McCann behind the microphone. We'll be right back with more great music from Nashville, Tennessee.
About flying on angel wings, sparkling cities and pearly gates. That sounds great, but it's not for me. Yeah, I wanna believe that I'm gonna go where the green grass grows, wildflowers dance when the wind blows. If it's this good on earth, I hope heaven's not going too fast in that old Bronco. Nothing but freedom and open space. Everyone who loves just a mile
got too close, so I got gone. All she did was tie me down. That ain't what I need right now. But then again, her touch is like a southern breeze on a summer night. It cools the air and dances on your skin. Yeah, then again, she has a heart that shines like gold right through the dark and guides you home no matter where you've been. I start thinking I'm fine, man, that's when I'm right back to thinking about then again. Come on board and get a grip. Grab another round, take a few more sips. You did what you had to do. That love thing just don't work for you. But then again, her kiss is like an answered prayer at the perfect time that makes you close your eyes and say amen. Yeah, then again, she has a laugh like a Sunday drive, top pulled back, summertime with your hand out in the wind. I start thinking I'm fine, man, that's when I'm right back to thinking about then again. Yeah, then again, her touch is like a southern breeze on a summer night that cools the air and dances on your skin. Yeah, then again, she has a heart that shines like gold right through the dark and guides you home no matter where you've been. I start thinking I'm fine, man, that's when I'm right back to thinking about then again. Yeah, I'm right back to thinking about then again.
I hope she makes you smile. The way you made me smile on the other end of a phone in the middle of a highway driving alone. Oh baby, I hope you hear a song that makes you sing along and get you thinking about her. Then the last several miles turn into a blur. Yeah. I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. I hope you know she's the one by the end of the night. I hope you never ever felt more free. Tell your friends that you're so happy. I hope she comes along and wrecks every one of your plans. I hope you spend your last night and put a rock on her hand. I hope she's louder than your wildest dreams. She's everything you're ever gonna need. And then I hope she cheats like you did on me. And then I hope she cheats like you did on me. Yeah, baby, I hope she shows up in a 2 a.m. pic from a friend, hanging on to a guy. You just ain't him. I hope you stay up all night, all alone, waiting by the phone. And then she calls, and baby, I hope you work it out. Forgive and just about forget, and take her on a first date again. And when you're leaning for a kiss, I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. I hope you know she's the one by the end of the night. I hope you never
98 Radio. Run aground. Beautiful weekend here along the Gulf Coast. A lot of boaters out there, vessels everywhere. But sadly, over the weekend, we had at least 4 different vessels that ran aground. As of 0100 hours Sunday morning, 4 boats were reported to have run aground during the day Saturday and into the early morning hours of Sunday. Now, Coast Guard reported a number of vessels were abandoned. One vessel with children on it decided to wait it out and hope that the tide would change in their favor and bring them back out. Boat captains, hey, you know better than this. You should have GPS on your vessel, know when the low tide and high tides are, and be familiar with the shipping channels, sandbar locations, and of course, the terrain here in the Mobile Bay and further out into the Gulf. And most importantly, please have life jackets on board. Many, many boats leave port without them. And this is one of the most vital pieces of safety equipment that you can have. Now, these calls over the weekend for distress brought out the U.S. Coast Guard, several volunteer fire departments, and the Marine Police. Luckily, there were no injuries reported to the people, but yeah, definitely some damage was done to some vessels. So I know we got a lot of summertime left, a lot of beautiful weather still coming in. If you are a boat captain, you have a vessel, even a Sea-Doo, you need to be well aware of the environment that you'll be traveling in. Keep everybody safe and remember those life jackets.
Note to self, a truck only goes so far on half a tank. That credit card ain't money in the bank. If it don't sound like a good idea, it probably ain't. Note to self, you can't change the way she's gonna change her mind. She might love you, but she won't like you all the time. Instead of taking her for granted, take her somewhere nice. Note to self, love ain't diamond rings. Bigger don't always mean better. The grass ain't always green. Money don't grow on trees. Never can make somebody be made for you. God ain't gonna do the praying for you. Whiskey's best left up there on the shelf. Note to self, some girls say goodbye and mean goodbye. It don't mean that she don't hurt and she don't cry. You're gonna wish you would when she tells you she don't wanna fight. Note to self, love ain't diamond rings. Bigger don't always mean better. The grass ain't always green. Money don't grow on trees. Never can make somebody be made for you. God ain't gonna do the praying for you. Whiskey's best left up there on the shelf. Note to self, I should have kept it in my pocket. I should have known it from the start. I should have read it every morning. Should have wrote it on my heart. Love ain't diamond rings. Bigger don't always mean better. The grass ain't always green. Money don't grow on trees. Never can make somebody be made for you. God ain't gonna do the praying for you. Whiskey's best left up there on the shelf. A truck only goes so far on half a tank. Hats come off when heads get bowed. A home team kneels when the other team's down. When a hearse drives by, pull to the side of the road. You're around here, everyone knows. Bless your heart can cut real deep, like a pocket knife, hard carved in an oak tree. Your word and your name means everything. Around here we speak blue collar blue, Marlboro red. 6 days of work, 1 day of rest. Boots on the ground, prayers in the air on Sunday. Yeah, we speak country. Some folks don't understand our twang, but from where I'm sitting, we're all in the same John boat, trying to stay afloat. So y'all come by if you wonder why we speak John Deere grain, Marlboro red. 6 days of work, 1 day of rest. Boots on the ground, prayers in the air on Sunday. Yeah, we speak country. Yeah, we speak country. It ain't a foreign language. It kind of goes without saying. We speak blue collar blue, Marlboro red. 6 days of work, 1 day of rest. Boots on the ground, prayers in the air on Sunday. Yeah, we speak John Deere grain, Marlboro red. 6 days of work, 1 day of rest. Boots on the ground, prayers in the air on Sunday. Yeah, we speak country. Yeah, we speak
Mobile Bay Patrol Service, public safety and law enforcement trained with more than 30 years experience here along the Gulf Coast, protecting our people, our property, and our way of life. Give them a call at 251-264-2498. They offer mobile patrol services of churches, businesses, schools, gated communities, condominiums, beach resorts, yacht clubs, and so much more. 251-264-2498. Call today and you will sleep better tonight. Over at the Dolphin Island Rodeo last weekend, there were some pretty large payouts. $5,056 for a swordfish, $5,056 for a dolphin, $5,056 for a wahoo, $5,056 for a tuna, and $5,056 for a billfish. The spec jackpot payout, first place, $12,960. The second place was $3,240. The third place, $2,592. The fourth place, $1,944. Fifth place, $1,296. Sixth place, $907.20. Seventh place, $842.40. Eighth place, $777.60. Ninth place, $712.80. And 10th place, $648. Now the Snapper Jackpot payout, first place won $10,000, $10,120 to be exact. Second place won $2,530. Third place won $2,024. Fourth place won $1,518. Fifth place won $1,012. That's really big bucks. The King Jackpot payout, first place was $7,800. Second place was $1,950. And third place was $1,560. In the Tiger Shark Jackpot payout, first place, $6,000. Second place, $2,400. And third place, $1,800. Fourth place, $1,200. And fifth place, $600. In the Bull Shark Jackpot payout, $6,000 for first place, $2,400 for second, $1,800 for third, $1,400 for $1,200, and $600 for fifth place. Many boat captains there said they had a great time. It was very hot. It was costly. They were saying that they had to spend, they were 1,800 pounds, 2,000 pounds of ice, hundreds and hundreds of dollars it cost for fuel, and it was a little bit pricey, but well worth it, especially for those who took home some of those jackpots.
Now is the time I need to say goodbye. I'm cutting you out of my life, piece by piece at a time. It's not what I want to, but I guess it's what I need to do. I'm doing it for me and you. Maybe you didn't know how much I loved you. So you will see me less when I'm out. I'm not one for hanging around no more. I'm gonna enjoy myself when I'm out, instead of chasing you around, trying to fix something that couldn't be repaired. If you opened up and let me see what's on your mind, if you could only see what I felt inside. But it's too late now, I'm moving on. 'Cause all I am is a girl who once loved you, who once loved you. Even told you one night how much you mean to me, but you were so damn drunk. You probably don't remember a word that I said. So you will see me less when I'm out. I'm not one for hanging around no more. I'm gonna enjoy myself when I'm out, instead of chasing you around, trying to fix something that couldn't be repaired. If you opened up and let me see what's on your mind, if you could only see what I felt inside.
so were you. Time stood still. Love was all we knew. You were the first, so was I. We made love and then you cried. Remember when? Remember when we vowed the vows and walked the walk and gave our hearts, made the start, and it was hard. We lived and learned life through curves. There was joy, there was hurt. Remember when? Remember when old ones died and new were born, and life was changed, disassembled, rearranged. We came together, fell apart, and broke each other's hearts. Remember when? Remember when the sound of little feet was music? We danced to week, brought back the love. We found trust, vowed we'd never give it up. Remember when? Remember when 30 seems so old now, looking back. It's just a stepping stone to where we are, where we've been. Said we'd do it all again. Remember when? Remember when we said when we turned gray, when the children grow up and move away, we won't be sad, we'll be glad for all the life we've had, and we'll remember when. Remember when? Remember when?
He's a hell of a man, in the palm of my hand. Everything I wanted, knew it from the moment he said my name. Felt the heat of the flame, dancing round the kitchen. Damn it, we were living. So why am I doing what I always do? Finding another way to prove that something about me can't stick around. He's all the way in and I'm on the way out. Am I just a runner, running from another, missing my chance He's a hell of a man. I know he'll understand. He's stubborn and he's patient, and knowing he'll be waiting is the hardest part. Didn't want to break his heart, but something about me can't stick around. He's all the way in and I'm on the way out. Am I just a runner, running from another, missing my chance with a damn good thing? Damn, I hate where I am right now, between a hell of a man and hell if a man can hold me So why am I doing what I always do? Finding another way to prove that something about me can't stick around. He's all the way in, I'm on the way out. Am I just a runner, running from another, missing my chance with a damn good thing? Damn, I hate where I am right now, between a hell of a man and hell if a man can hold me down. Between a hell of a man and hell if a man can hold me down.
Benefit 113.
Benefit, go ahead.
113, could you respond to Pool Street, the area of UNE? Have a report of a motor vehicle crash, 2 vehicles head-on, multiple PI. Great.
Okay, 10-4, I'll be en route.
Do you know what to do when you hear an emergency vehicle approaching? Slow down. Signal. Move to the right as far as you can. Stop when it's safe to do so. It's the law. Remember to pull to the right for sirens and lights. Help save a life.
Your local news and 7-day forecast coming up moments away. Y'all know how hot it's been out there for the last few weeks, and it's gonna get a little bit hotter over the next few days. Well, you may have heard about our firefighters who don't have enough drinkable water, bottled water. Many fire departments are volunteers here in Baldwin and across the bay in Mobile. They don't have a budget for extras such as water. They're given a very slim budget to buy equipment, to do mechanical work on their fire trucks, but there's no extra. They don't buy steaks for the grill or chicken. They cannot even afford bottled water. So many of our community members have, over the last few years, stopped by the firehouse, dropped off a few cases here and there. Well, recently, because of the heat, because of a number of structure fires that have occurred just in the last week or two in our area, many firefighters are asking for help with maybe, dropping off some extra water because they go through a lot of it, especially right now during these hot months. And when they're at a fire, trust me, I can tell you, when you're fighting a fire in 90-degree weather, it's 200 degrees inside all that gear. So if you have the means, please pick up some cases of water and drop it off at your local fire department. They sure would appreciate it. And remember the firefighter from Stapleton, who's also a full-time firefighter from Mobile, whose house burnt down last week. They're still taking donations, cash, gift cards, whatever you can provide at the Stapleton Volunteer Fire Department up there on 59. Please go by and help out as much as you can. Thank you. I'm sure that they're going to appreciate it.
Your home for Christian country
Over at the Weather News Desk, I'm looking at the upcoming weather, and guess what it might entail? It's going to be a whole lot more of what we've experienced. Like I said, we've been in a pattern for a few weeks now. And today, the rest of the day, we're going to have about 95 as the high, and an overnight about 79. Some clouds maybe moving in later in the day, but I don't see any chances of rain, although we know here along the Gulf Coast that could pop up at any time. Now Tuesday, looking like a replay, instant replay that is, of Monday's weather. It's going to be mostly sunny with some clouds kind of moving in sometime during the day. A sprinkle or two may happen. The high for tomorrow, 95 degrees once again, 79 once again on the overnight hours. And again, we might have a chance of some storms moving in midweek. Wednesday and Thursday, setting up a pattern of possible thunderstorms. High Wednesday is going to be 93 and an overnight of 80. And again, we're looking at some light breezes and the chance of possible thunderstorms sometime Wednesday afternoon, early evening. Thursday, ditto, same weather pattern. The following day, Thursday, is going to be mostly cloudy, rain possible throughout the day, or at least sporadically through the day. High is going to be around 91, and that overnight is going to be 80. Friday, 91, 92 degrees, mostly sunny. There's going to be a few clouds roving around the area, and a possible shower or two cannot be ruled out. We're going to be looking at 91 on Friday, 81 in the overnight. Saturday and Sunday will be a complete duplicate of Friday, mostly sunny with some clouds. High Saturday 93 and Sunday 93 as well, with the overnight between 80 and 81, so pretty humid. And of course, a chance of some pop-up showers, maybe even a thunderstorm here or there. Again, this is a weather pattern that we've had now going on to 3 weeks. That's kind of a setup to how the weather goes many times here along the Gulf Coast. Now, I am looking at storms, and you know what? Some storms are popping up on the Atlantic, some even moving into our area. We talked about on my last radio show, 3 blobs are showing up on the radar, and there's potential for 1 or 2, maybe challenging the system, and may even become a tropical storm. We're going to have to keep a close eye on all of this activity. We know August and September are the highest probability months of these storms moving in, and there's even talk of a possible hurricane chance here along the Gulf Coast. We're just going to have to keep really close tabs on the weather between now and October. That's your weather for the week. I hope that you enjoy it. Get out there and have some fun. Take a drive along the coast. If you're visiting, welcome. And just remember, regardless of the weather, just go out and, vacation. Have a good time. Eat at the restaurants. Walk along the beach. Even if it rains a little bit here and there, there's plenty of stuff to do inside until that rain moves out. And that's your Coastal Alabama's Highway 98 weather.
Rip currents cause an estimated 100 deaths each year in the United States. In 2021, 5 of these deaths were on the Gulf Coast. Rip currents are the #1 weather-related killer at the beaches along the northern Gulf Coast. The number of rip current fatalities on these beaches is more than the fatalities of flooding, tornadoes, lightning, and tropical storms or hurricanes combined. Learn the facts. Before heading out to the beach, check current beach conditions and know what each flag means. Always swim near a lifeguard. Rip currents are narrow currents that flow away from the beach. If you notice you're being pulled away from the beach and are swimming and getting tired, you may be in a rip current. Think of it like a treadmill that you can't turn off. You want to step to the side of it. Don't swim against the current. Try to swim across it in a direction following the shoreline. Rip currents do not pull you under, but may take you as far out as a football field so people can tire quickly. The most important thing is to stay calm. If you can't escape the current, float or calmly tread water. Wave for help if you can. Rip current strength eventually subsides and may even take you closer to shore. If you see someone caught in a rip current, call 911 or get a lifeguard and throw something that floats towards the victim. For more information, please visit www.visitalbeaches.com/safety.
Do you have a community event that's coming up here along the Gulf Coast? You want people to know about it, don't you? Contact us at helpdesk@bluegrassmedia.com and we'll be right here to announce all of your upcoming events. Got a charity event? Something happening that really is pretty cool? Concert, arts, anything at all. Contact us, helpdesk@bluegrassmedia.com.
You know I question every motive, everything you say. Thought with you maybe my heart wasn't meant to break. Can't believe I let you in, I can't believe I stayed. As long as I stayed, yeah. I hope one day someone will take your heart and hold it tight. Make you feel like you're invincible deep inside. And right when you think that it's perfect, they cross a line and steal your shine like you did mine. Go ahead and break my heart, that's fine. So unkind, tell no sunshine of a spotless mind. Oh, love is blind. Why am I missing you tonight? Was it all a lie? Someone's gonna show you how heart can be used like you did mine. And now I second guess my thoughts every step I take. I'm losing hope in love and I've lost all in faith. You're for a dreamer, I just close my eyes and it's all blank. I have you to thank, yeah. I hope one day someone will take your heart and hold it tight. Make you feel like you're invincible deep inside. And right when you think that you try again, they cross the line and steal your shine like you did mine. Go ahead and break my heart, that's fine. So unkind, you're no sunshine of a spotless mind. Oh, love is blind. Why am I missing you tonight? Was it all a lie? Someone's gonna show you how hard can be used. And you keep talking, it'll come back. Karma is the truth. I don't make you look bad, you do. Darling, sabotage your choice of art. Who the hell do you think you are? Go ahead and break my heart, that's fine. Eternal sunshine of the spotless mind. Why am I missing you tonight? Someone's gonna show you how hard can be used like you did mine.
And over on the Eastern Shore this weekend, they held the first ever Miss Eastern Shore and Miss Eastern Shore team. Both were crowned Saturday during an event that happened at the Coastal Alabama Community College Saturday. The competition, a Miss Alabama preliminary, gives contestants the opportunity to compete in a variety of categories. Miss Alabama Brianna Burrell was around to see some of this and talk to some of those contestants. 4 women competed in the Miss category, while 6 ladies competed in the teen category. Mobile police made an arrest in a robbery. This occurred at a hotel. Police said there was a party happening at the hotel. Investigators say D'Angelo Knight was one of several men who robbed a 17-year-old at gunpoint at the Fairfield Inn and Suites at 950 West Interstate 65 Service Road. Police say they are still hunting down several other suspects involved in the robbery. Knight faces 4 charges of robbery, attempted assault, and shooting into 2 occupied vehicles. A motorcycle accident early Friday morning took the life of a man who was on a tricycle, a 3-wheeler. 47-year-old Antoine Dennis was found deceased at Mobile and Pritchard. Police say the man appeared to have run off the road into a culvert. Preliminary investigations say that he was riding alone when he lost control of his motorcycle while attempting to turn right onto Pritchard Avenue. John Ed Thompson, a longtime weather man at the Fox News station, a meteorologist, chief meteorologist actually, was assaulted this past week when he stopped to get some gasoline. A man approached him asking for money. When he told him that he didn't have any cash with him, the man got violent, began assaulting John Ed. He was later treated for his injuries. Police are looking for a suspect in that attack. Gulf Shores tattooist Daniel Anthony Crane, 46, was charged earlier with rape, attempted rape, first degree, and sexual abuse, first degree, in connection with an incident last year. Now he's asking the judge to give him more time to prepare for his case. Police say that the incident occurred at Patches Tattoo and Piercings last August, when witnesses say he attacked a woman and sexually assaulted her. The incident happened in the parking lot of Mudbug's Pub and Club there in Gulf Shores. Now, police also say he has also been charged with intimidating a witness. He's currently out on bond, and he is wearing a GPS ankle monitor. But since he's moved to Florida, the judge in the case has ruled that he would no longer be monitored. However, he's not allowed to have contact with the victim or be within a mile of her home. No word as to whether or not the judge will grant extra time to prepare for that case. Across the Florida line and over in Panama City, divers reported seeing a 30-foot-long whale shark earlier this past week, 3.5 miles off the coastline in the Gulf of Mexico. On an average, a whale shark can weigh about 40,000 pounds and grow up to about 45 feet. Those in the area who dive frequently say it was exciting, but there has been others in the area previously. The diver did say he estimated that the shark was about 30 feet long. All right, I am sitting at the news desk and looking over just a ton of news happening here along the Gulf Coast. We bring you over to Mobile. During the overnight hours, Saturday night into Sunday, police responded to several shootings. Police initially was called to the 1000 block of Burdette Drive in reference to a domestic altercation that led to the shooting of a 31-year-old female who had multiple gunshots. She was transported to the hospital, but unfortunately, she died. Now, while police were still investigating that initial scene, Mobile police also received another call about shots fired in the 1000 block of Marengo Drive. Police there found a deceased 30-year-old male who appeared to have been dead from a self-inflicted gunshot. Their names have not been released. Police are still investigating, and they ask if you know of anything about these shootings. Call 251-208-7211. A manhunt in Mobile has been temporarily suspended. U.S. Marshals and local police were hunting down a man in the Azalea Road area of Mobile. They suspended it, but authorities are still seeking the suspect. He has been identified as Tazan James. He has federal warrants out for a probation violation. He's been spotted in several locations in Mobile. According to authorities, another person who was in the vehicle when they tried to stop it was taken into custody. The U.S. Marshals has a picture of the suspect on their website if you care to check on that. When you see news happening here along the Gulf Coast, please give us a heads up. Helpdesk at bluerammedia.com. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back. We've got plenty of music, and I got a bunch of events that I want to tell you about that's happening here along the Gulf Coast this weekend.
With school back in session, help us keep our kids safe. When school crossing signs are posted, do not drive faster than 15 miles per hour until you're through the crosswalk. Do not pass other vehicles, even if they're driving slower than the speed limit. Passing means any part of your vehicle overtaking any part of their vehicle. You don't have to completely pass the other driver for it to be a violation. When you see anyone in the crosswalk, you must come to a full stop until they're completely out of the crosswalk. Remember, we don't want to write you a ticket. We just want to keep our school crossings accident-free.
Turn around, don't drown. Your car is not a boat. Turn around, don't drown. Your car, it will not float. So when the water starts to rise, open your eyes, have yourself a plan. Use your head and think, don't let your dreams sink. It's just that easy, you can. Turn around, don't drown. Your car is not a boat.
I can hear the truck tires coming up the gravel road. And it's not like her to drive that slow. Nothing's on the radio. Footsteps on the front porch. I hear my doorbell. She usually comes right in. Now I can tell. Here comes goodbye. Here comes the last time. Here comes the start of every sleepless night. The first of every tear I'm gonna cry. Here comes the pain. Here comes me wishing things had never changed. She was right here in my arms tonight. But here comes goodbye. I can hear her say I love you like it was yesterday. And I can see it written on her face that she had never felt this way. One day I thought I'd see her with her daddy by her side and violins would play. Here I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who love you in the place you left. I hope you always forgive and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake, and always give more than you take. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my
Human trafficking is slavery.
And it happens all over America.
Any child, any woman, any man could potentially become a victim of human trafficking.
I am a victim of labor trafficking.
I was victim of child sex trafficking, but now I own my body.
Human trafficking is any kind of forced labor.
It can happen to anybody.
I am a mother.
I am an author.
I am a son.
I'm an advocate.
I am an educator.
I'm a sister.
I am a brother.
I'm so much more than what happened to me.
I am strong.
I am brave.
I am outspoken.
I am compassionate.
I am a survivor.
I'm a survivor.
I am a survivor.
I am a survivor.
I am a survivor.
I am a survivor of human trafficking.
We often talk about police pursuits here along the Gulf Coast, here in Baldwin and in Mobile County. Seems like every other day we've got police chasing people because, well, they're very defiant and unwilling to obey the law, unwilling to cooperate with police. Now, this weekend we had no less than 3 pursuits, 2 that were started by Aaliyah troopers. One of them in the afternoon hours in Mobile County, a stolen vehicle. It led police on a pursuit for quite a while. Police said that they pursued the vehicle down Saturn Drive near Danner. Multiple troopers and sheriff's deputies got involved. The suspect jumped from the vehicle and led police on a pursuit through the woods on foot, and subsequently later was taken into custody. Later Saturday evening at about 7:20, another pursuit. This was a much more dangerous pursuit because it was on and off the interstate several times. Aaliyah trying to stop a speeding vehicle. This occurring along I-10. That suspect got off and got onto 59. He then turned around several times and got back onto I-10. Then he got off at the Baldwin Beach Express and he got back on I-10, and he was just really playing cat and mouse with the state troopers, the sheriff's department. They all got involved. Eventually at about 7:30, 7:35, police were able to get that vehicle stopped. The suspect was taken into custody. We don't have any confirmation as to the charges just yet, but we did hear that drugs and firearms may have been involved. I don't know. Again, this is a very dangerous game that people play. It's very dangerous to the public, very dangerous to law enforcement, very dangerous to the driver. If the police signal you to pull over, regardless if you have an outstanding warrant or maybe a little weed in the car, whatever it might be, just pull over. Things are going to go a lot smoother, a lot easier, and people are going to be safe.
Watched a California sunset, burned from orange to gold. Bought a pawn shop, 6-string, sold my soul to rock and roll. They say if you ain't busy living, then you're just dying slow. I wanna say I've done it all by the time it's time to go. Where and when and what'll be the death of me will heaven only know. It might be the highway, it might be this songs, it might be the whiskey or the smoke inside these lungs. Ain't no way around it, one day I'm gonna die. If something's gonna kill me, might as well be what makes me feel alive. I love the damn good woman, I've had to let one go. Road life's roller coasters, mountain highs and valley lows. Broke hearted on 2 wheels, found a rival on the road. The devil's always on my heels, but I keep him on his toes. And it might be the highway, and it might be these songs, it might be the whiskey or the smoke inside these lungs. Ain't no way around it, one day I'm gonna die. If something's gonna kill me, might as well be what makes me feel alive. It might be the highway, it might be the songs, it might be the whiskey or the smoke inside these lungs. Ain't no way around it, one day I'm gonna die. If something's gonna kill me, might as well be what makes me feel alive. I've made my peace with God, I ain't afraid to die. If something's gonna kill me, might as well be what makes me feel alive. natty in the styrofoam. Sweet squeaking in the truck bed all the way home. Some Alabama jam and she my Dixieland delight. That's how we do, fancy like maybe a little Maybelline, but she don't need it. In the kitchen light, radio slows down. Box wine, then her updo goes down. Hey, yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. That's a Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake and some whipped cream on the top too. 2 straws, 1 check, girl, I got you. Bougie like Natty in the styrofoam. Squeaking in the truck bed all the way home. Some Alabama jam and she my Dixieland delight. That's how we do, fancy like.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. And for some folks, this will be some bad news. And for others, they're excited and cannot wait. Yes, I am talking about back to school dates. Once again, it's that time of year when kids either look forward to or hate to even hear about it. But let's talk about some of the schools in our areas. Mobile County, Saraland, Satsuma, and Gulf Shores all are beginning their school calendar this year on Monday, August the 7th. August the 7th will be the first day back for Mobile County, Saraland, Satsuma, and Gulf Shores. Now, Tuesday, August the 9th, Washington County Public Schools will be back in session. And if you live in Baldwin County, Clark County, Escambia County, or Orange Beach, Wednesday, August the 9th will be your first day back to school. Chickasaw, Escambia County, Florida, Okaloosa County, Florida, and Santa Rosa County, Florida all begin their school sessions Thursday, August the 10th. Hey, it's not all bad. Before you know it, it'll be Labor Day. Couple of weeks and you're going to have a day off. So many kids do really look forward to getting back and seeing their friends and getting back to the routine. It's just a little bit hot here along the Gulf Coast right now, so we wish them all the best. And they're still taking school supplies in Mobile County and Baldwin County. Go to Fox 10's news website for locations and times for drop-offs. But hey, congratulations everybody who's been promoted to the next grade, and have a great school year.
Who knows what a child will grow up to be? It's one of the coolest things about kids. The unknown, the potential, the chance to do or become whatever they can imagine. But what if something happens during childhood that stops them from reaching that potential? Did you know that preventable injuries are the #1 killer of children in the United States? And around the world, 1 child dies from a preventable injury every 30 seconds. But the important thing to remember about preventable injuries is that they're preventable. We can do something to stop them. Things to make sure kids get the chance to be creative and play. The chance to take chances and explore. The chance to fall down and get back up. Help us give your kids, and every kid, the chance to grow up, reach their potential, and become whatever they can imagine. Learn how at safekids.org.
I was in my early 40s with a lot of life before me when a moment came that stopped me on a dime. I spent most of the next days looking at the x-rays, talking about the options and talking about sweet time. I asked him when it sank in that this might really be the real end. How's it hit you when you get that kind of news? Man, what'd you do? And he said, I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Blue Manchu, and I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I I've been denying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. He said I was finally the husband, and most of the time I wasn't. I became a friend wouldn't like to have. And all of a sudden going fishing wasn't such an imposition. And I went 3 times that year, I lost my dad. Well, I finally read the good book, and I took a good long hard look at what I'd do if I could do it all again. I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Blue Man.
across America and here along the Gulf Coast in Baldwin and Mobile counties, more than 75% of all firefighters are volunteers. They spend their time helping others. Around the clock, many of our volunteers respond from home, from work, and from the fire station. But just like businesses all around the country, it's becoming more and more difficult to recruit firefighters. If you want to truly help your community and make a difference, I encourage you to reach out to your local volunteer fire department here along the Gulf Coast or anywhere in the country and volunteer your time today. Unlike 20 or 30 years ago, volunteer firefighters are professional firefighters, professionally trained firefighters, and many times EMTs and paramedics. Please help your community, donate some of your time, and you'll not only make a difference, but you'll feel good about it. I know. I've been a volunteer firefighter, EMT paramedic, and law enforcement most of my life. Please reach out today, and thank you. I want to thank you all for being here once again on Coastal Alabama's Highway 98 Radio. We have a lot of things happening here along the Gulf Coast. I'm telling you what, you can stay busy the whole weekend. Lots to do. Or maybe you just want to kick up some sand and relax over at the beach. Certainly there's a lot of sand to kick up and a lot of water to go into. Just be careful. There are some sharks out there. Right now we're looking at no purple flags flying. That means we don't have any man-o-wars or jellyfish or anything too dangerous, but sharks could always be lurking. Remember, if you're visiting from out of town, be careful because there are rip currents here that could cause a problem. Be watching for those beach flags along our Alabama Gulf Coast. Yellow means just be cautious. Purple means there could be some stingrays or some jellyfish, man-o-wars, or even sharks in the water. Just be very careful. One single red flag means you probably shouldn't go in. The waters are rough. There's some rip currents. And a double red means it's actually illegal to go into the water because it's very dangerous. Look out for one another. If you're not a good swimmer, don't go into the water when it's turbulent, when you know that there's a red flag up there, because that could be very dangerous for you. Remember, when police, fire, EMS are coming down the road, lights going, you need to pull over to the right completely. That's the law. Still seeing people not obey the law. If they are pulled over on the right side of the road at an accident or a traffic stop, again, you got to pull to the far left safely. If they're on the left shoulder, you got to pull to the far right and slow down. That's the law. Move over. It's a law. Protect one another. Protect our first responders. Until the next time, y'all be safe, be kind, be blessed. We'll see you back here at Coastal Alabama's Highway 98 Radio.
Thelma and Louise and some faded blue denim, jumping in the